step. This can kind of go one of two ways. If we think you're lying and we're just going to play stupid games, then we're just going to handle it, and we'll still always be respectful, but we're just going to go to jail, and that's just going to be it. If you like to have an open and honest conversation, then quit lying.
On May 6th, 2026, officers from the Liquid Police Department responded to a hospital parking lot to investigate a pattern of intentional vehicle damage spanning 2 weeks. A coworker had been systematically keying a black pickup truck belonging to Diana Diaz, a cafeteria employee. The owner had captured the act on privately installed surveillance cameras. The woman was ultimately charged with 7 counts of felony vandalism.
Officer Ivy, Lakewood Police Department. Just be advised, obviously, it's audio and video recording.
Absolutely. How did I do it?
So, I don't know, you want to see the video first, or?
Yeah, I'll just...
Okay, so...
And while I watch that, what's your relation to the person?
This is my wife. Well, this is my truck. My wife drives it. The relationship to the person, there is no relationship to the person. They work together, but my wife doesn't really associate with anybody. She just does a job and goes home. Right? So I don't know what's going on, but my vehicle's been getting scratched, and I'm talking, I wash it like once a week, but it's getting scratched. So we kind of rigged it up to, I've got dash cam and stuff for it, but she kind of rigged up some crap for her phone to record, right? So we got some recordings. And then today, I don't know if you want to...
No, I can see it pretty clearly, yeah.
And then there'll be a truck that passes, and then she walks right up. So there's a truck, and caught her, it's on that side. There she is, and I don't know. No idea. Anyways, so it's all along here. Here.
Oh, wow.
Here. Here.
You said it happens down there?
It happens here.
Oh, in this parking lot?
I don't know if it's in this parking lot. These were the couple days ago. This was Wednesday of last week. This was Monday. So then Tuesday she rigged up everything to catch her right here, and this is what she just did today.
And I'm assuming the only video that you have so far right now is just that one.
That one.
Okay.
But on Wednesday she's with the food. They park over there, so my wife drives over here. So Wednesday, the girl got sent to the Clark's construction area, and my wife seen her running away from the truck, and she's like, oh, weird. So when she came over here and parked, she just got out and looked and seen this. The big one. So the same girl that just walked up and scratched that and did that on Monday. So, but she's been tearing up my truck.
How do you guys know her name? Like, have you guys
She works, so she knows. And then I Facebooked her, and she lives 2 doors down from my dad, just right down the road. So I know where she lives. I know who she is. I grew up with her. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't know my wife. But yeah, that's as far as I got. The story I'm telling you is a story I know too. They work together. They don't talk to each other. My wife doesn't sit with anybody. She goes in the truck, reads her Bible on lunch. She doesn't associate with anybody. She does a job and goes home. But it's been happening, and we finally caught her.
So basically, to your knowledge, just completely unprovoked.
No idea. And my wife's been here almost a year, and I think she's been here about 6 months, is what my wife said. So, but I mean, there's no buffing the stuff out. I mean, that's a paint job.
Throughout the entire truck.
Yes, and like from the front to the rear, the whole, you can't. I know it's black, but I don't know. I work on cars. I've painted cars. There's 30 different colors of black. So the whole truck has to be repainted. You can't just blend here and blend there and blend this and buff that. Like, the whole truck needs to be repainted.
And you would say your estimate was above $5,000 is your estimate?
Oh, yeah. I mean, with the prices of gas, you know, how much everything else is, you know, it's going to be expensive.
And then where exactly does she work? Like, is there like a specific department?
They work in the food area. Cafeteria, food aid, I guess I would say. My wife's name is Deanna Diaz, Deanna. DIAZ. Dude, I had to go out and spend like $600 on this freaking dash cam and rear cam, and oh man,
That didn't even catch it.
That didn't even catch it. It's her little 19-year-old iPod that got it. It's crazy.
Do you think the person who scratched it will be working now as well?
I don't know. As far as I know, I think my wife said that their supervisor probably called her in, and as she is going to get fired. But I do want to press charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
I think that's her. So 1 second. Yep. Hello. What?
Where are you?
I'm here with the truck with the police.
Okay. I'm glad that you're with the police. I just want to say, just stay calm and collected.
Oh, I am.
When you're out here, okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to end up getting in trouble for
You're
you
not.
going out of control, okay?
I'm not. I'm fine.
He's doing a great job,
He's
given the
Because
circumstance.
this place right here is no joke. I don't want to get in trouble, but I am just as mad as you guys are. So I do appreciate the police coming out and doing something about it, because I will be pressing charges and this will stop.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Now, is she still here, or did she get sent?
She is still here currently, but I believe that my bosses are keeping it on the down low for a minute so she can finish her job today, because they are short-staffed serving these patients here. So they will be getting to her as far as having a talk with her.
Well, the police want to talk to her
too.
too.
5:30 or 5:45.
Well, the police want to talk to her too.
That's fine, but unfortunately, what time is it? It is only first serve right now, and there's another serve that we have to serve at about 5:10. She normally gets done with her serve very quickly at like 5:45. I know that's kind of late, but you guys would have to sit there for quite some time waiting for her. Her vehicle that she drives is it's like a goldish looking Mercury. It's a Mercury.
Oh, it's a
And
Mercury.
it is a Mercury. And I don't know where she's parked, but she is on this side of the hospital where I am parked currently. Her license plate, if I can remember, I think it has, oh, Lord help me. I think it has an X and a Q in it. But that's all I can remember. But right now, I wish that I was able to be out there with you guys, but I am actively working.
No, you're fine, honey. Don't worry about
and
it.
And she
right
is working right now.
Yeah.
So if the police will be patient enough to wait till 5:45 the latest.
Okay.
The footage raises three core legal questions. Was the private surveillance evidence constitutionally valid? Was the officer's interview technique legally sound? And did the charging decision reflect appropriate prosecutorial discretion? On the first question, the answer is unambiguous. The Fourth Amendment protects individuals from unreasonable searches and seizures by the government, not by private citizens. Under United States v. Jacobson, 1984, evidence collected by a private party does not implicate the Fourth Amendment. No warrant, no probable cause requirement. Fully admissible. The vehicle was parked in an open hospital lot, a public-facing space. Under California v. Ciraulo, 1986. There is no reasonable expectation of privacy in areas visible to the general public. The suspect was captured on video approaching the vehicle, scratching it, and walking away on multiple occasions. That footage constitutes direct physical evidence of each individual act, supporting 7 separate charging counts.
How's it going, ma'am?
Hi.
Officer Ivy, Liquid Police Department. If you mind, can you hands out of your pockets for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine.
Let's come talk over
That's
here.
out of your pockets. You don't have to
Okay.
show me what's in your pockets
I'm
or anything
scared
like
right
that.
now. Because when my boss said police, something must be bad.
So you have no idea why we're here today?
No, just a call from my boss. That's
If you want
it.
to have a seat, you're more welcome.
Okay, sure.
Well, the reason why we were called here today
Okay.
was because it looks like somebody's been keying a vehicle, black vehicle in the parking lot down there.
A black V, I don't know what that means. What do you mean key? What do you mean key?
Like keyed. Grab your key and you swipe a vehicle. Scratching the paint, scratching the property,
Right.
damaging
That's not mine, so I don't know why.
And would you be surprised if I told you that they had a camera in the window, pointed right at the mirror, across the vehicle, and you could see you walking up to the vehicle, swiping it with the key on video?
I have not. Okay.
You're saying that wasn't you, though?
Not me. I was literally on my way to the ward. I was literally just on my way to the ward.
So this has been occurring over the past couple of weeks.
Okay.
You're on video doing it. So this can kind of go one of two ways. If we think you're lying and we're just going to play stupid games, so we're just going to handle it, and we'll still always be respectful, but we're just going to go to jail, and that's just going to be the end of it. If you like to have an open and honest conversation and quit lying, we can ask some questions, we'll figure out why this is occurring. This is obviously going to stop occurring, and then we'll see if we can try to come up with an outcome that's best for everybody.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, so let's redo the whole entire conversation.
Okay.
What is going on between you and her that we're all pissed off at each other?
Literally, I don't know. She's been like saying some stuff about me.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is. I don't know what she's getting at me, but for her just to say some things, it's just like wrong.
She just like talking
Like,
shit?
yeah, like looking at me and stuff like that, and just makes me like uncomfortable.
Okay.
So then, just to clarify, who is she? Just make sure we're talking about the same person here. Okay.
Yeah. Again, I have nothing against her, but if she wants to keep talking like that, then I have no. I'll just talk to her manually without her complaining and going to you guys about certain things.
But do you think that would have been a lot better option versus keying her car over the past 2 weeks?
Yeah. That was. I know that can't talk. If it was me doing that, I apologize. I'll go up to her and apologize. But if it's just little things and whatnot.
It's not just little things. And no offense, I'm not lying to you. It's not a ruse or a lie. They literally have set up surveillance inside the truck. They have cameras on all the windows. Not like the dash cam in the front and the back. They literally went out and bought cameras and taped them to all sides of the windows. You're literally on camera walking up, approaching the car, and then scratching it, and then walking away. That's why we're here. And there's multiple scratches all over the car that have not been there, and every time they come to work, throughout these 2 weeks, there's more and more scratches occurring on this car. She also saw you when she was walking out at the truck, and then running away from the truck back to your car. Alright?
Okay, well...
Turning to the interview, Officer Ivy conducted what is legally classified as a non-custodial interview. The suspect was not under arrest, not physically restrained, and free to leave. Under Berkemer versus McCarty, 1984, Miranda warnings are not required in non-custodial questioning. The officer employed a textbook evidence disclosure technique, allowing the suspect to deny involvement first, then presenting the surveillance evidence. This sequence preserves the integrity of any resulting admission. The suspect's subsequent statement, "If it was me doing that, I apologize," followed by a direct acknowledgement of the act, constitutes a voluntary admission, recorded on Bodycam, legally obtained, prosecutorially usable. On the charging question, the damage was estimated at over $5,000. That single threshold is legally decisive. Under Washington State Revised Code 9A.48.070 and equivalent statutes in most jurisdictions, damage exceeding $5,000 elevates the offense to criminal property damage in the first degree, a Class B felony. A Class B felony carries a maximum sentence of 10 years imprisonment and a $20,000 fine. This is not a minor offense. It sits 2 levels below the most serious crimes in the penal code, such as first-degree murder. The decision not to arrest on scene was tactically and legally sound. All elements were preserved, video evidence secured. Suspect identified. Admission on record. No flight risk was apparent. Forwarding to the prosecutor's office for charging is standard procedure under these circumstances. 7 counts, not one, reflect the legal principle that each discrete act of property damage is a standalone criminal event. Each approach to the vehicle, each scratch, each documented incident constitutes an independent chargeable offense. The suspect's stated motivation was workplace speech, a coworker allegedly talking disparagingly about her and a friend. This is the central legal fallacy the officer addressed, directly on camera. Offensive speech is not a legal defense to felony property destruction. Under settled First Amendment doctrine, established in City of Houston v. Hill, 1987. Speech directed at others, even when profane or hostile, is constitutionally protected. Words, however offensive, do not create a legal justification for criminal conduct. Had the suspect instead filed a complaint with Human Resources, documented the harassment, or requested a workplace mediation, she would have had legally recognized remedies available. She chose none of them. She chose felony-level retaliation.
I'll apologize to her. It's just literally just with her, because she's been saying stuff about me and my other friend that works here, and I don't know what this is about. She feels threatened. I'll leave her alone if that's the case, but I don't want to be near her.
You guys have HR and stuff, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, right. Do you think that would have been a way better option if she was talking crap and then that offended
That would have been a better way instead of just calling you guys and just having.
I'm not saying that. You probably did $5,000 worth of damage to their car.
Yeah.
To fix it, the whole thing's got to be repainted.
Yeah.
This isn't just words and she's talking smack about me and my friend and we're upset. Now you're at the point you're literally committing a felony crime of property damage to get back at her, all because she's saying words. I'm not saying that she's allowed or should be able to talk crap, but this is something you just bring up to HR. Hey, I'm having these issues with an employee. This is what is going on. I would like this to stop. Then what happens? HR gets involved and HR tells her, knock it off. And then guess what? Your problem is solved. And nobody committed any crime.
Okay.
And now we have the police involved, and you're potentially looking to go into jail for this. All because somebody said words. Doesn't put you in a very good spot, does it?
No.
No?
I understand. I'll do whatever it takes to leave her alone or pay or whatever. I just don't want to be near her. All I'm really doing is just to do my job, leave her alone. That's it.
Okay. No, but we're not doing it. We're out here scratching her vehicle every time she parks it. That's now the conundrum. Wait here with my partner and we'll talk to somebody.
Just so you know, it's a Class B felony. So misdemeanor, gross, Class C, Class B. There's only one higher crime above it. That's like murder, just Class A. But this, if it amounts to 5,000, do you know what she was even saying? Or was it just, I've heard she's talking shit? Or do you know what she's actually saying that made you, allegedly, that upset?
It's just threatening things she said about me, and mostly my friend, and just everything. Now, if this was happening for 2 weeks, she should have literally came to the side and told me herself instead of everything.
See what they want to do about the situation.
Yeah.
Did you have any questions?
I mean,
or anything on top of your head?
I don't know right now because I'm really feeling uncomfortable, and I would hate to get fired over this thing. Like I said, if they're willing to not press charges, I really just don't want it to happen again. I just don't want her to I don't want to even talk to her, just do whatever. I would hate to go to jail for something awful, because intentionally I'm not like this at all. And to me, this is just a little ridiculous. Again, she should have just told me about it herself, one-on-one.
Were we using a key or a coin, or what were we doing to scratch her car?
I was just literally just using this. I was upset. I was irritated. And again, she should have just talked to me and just figured everything out instead of all this.
I know, but also, to be fair,
Yeah.
we should not have done the damage to you. You could have been one to also try to communicate with her and take that out.
I guess I was scared to the fact that she would do something to me, because I don't know her like that.
No,
And
she doesn't know you like that either, and you're out actually destroying her car. So no offense, playing the victim card here doesn't really work. You're the one doing this stuff. She didn't do anything to you other than say words. Right?
yeah.
Well, lucky enough for you, this is what we're going to do. If we wanted to, and we really wanted, and she wanted to be a jerk, you're at felony level. We could arrest and book you in the Pierce County jail, for felony vandalism. Okay? But lucky enough for you, we're going to keep this the lowest route possible.
Yeah.
So we're going to write a police report. It's going to get forwarded off to the Lakewood prosecutor's office. And if they want to go forward and do it, then you are going to get a letter in the mail saying, hey, we're charging you with this crime. Here's your court date. Please show up with this court date. If you don't, you end up with a warrant for your arrest.
Okay. So can I get a better understanding? Because I have like this disability type of thing, and I need like to somewhat break it down. Just repeat everything you said. You said, luckily for you, I got that part, but
Could have been a big deal.
yeah.
We're keeping it the lowest deal possible, trying to be nice. Luckily, that's their decision.
Right.
After you
Right.
scratch the shit out of the car.
Right.
Okay. So your address, it's on your driver's license, correct?
Yeah.
That address, you still live there.
Yeah. The 85.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're writing a police report. That goes to our prosecutor's office. If they're going to charge you with the crime, because that's up to the prosecutor's office, they're going to send you a letter in the mail. That's going to say, hey, you're being charged with this crime. Here's your court date. You need to show up to court to start this process. Okay?
Yeah.
If you don't show up, then they just send a warrant out for your arrest, and then you eventually come find you, and then you just automatically go to jail on the warrant, and then sit there until you have your court date or you bail out. And then if you don't show back up, then all the money you put in for bail goes to the city.
I see.
Okay?
I see. Okay.
Any questions with that so far?
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to process it a little bit. So.
I got you. I don't know what's going to happen between you and Western State and bosses and everything else. Please, for the love of God, do not talk to her. Don't engage with her. No more keen cars.
Yeah.
No more doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, I just try to avoid everybody. Literally, this is a typical day. Usually when I'm done with work, I just go ahead and park until everybody's released, just to avoid drama. Just processing everything a little bit.
No more stupid stuff, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go talk to your boss. Figure out what's going on next.
All right, thank you.
Now grading each party, Officer Ivy receives a B+. The interview was tactically precise, legally clean, and educationally thorough. The officer correctly explained the Class B felony threshold, the prosecutorial referral process, and the consequences of non-appearance. He also issued a verbal no-contact directive, a reasonable preventive measure, the minor deduction while Miranda was not legally required. The absence of any documented advisement leaves a narrow vulnerability if defense counsel later contests the voluntariness of the admission on grounds of subjective custody, an argument that occasionally succeeds even in technically non-custodial settings. The suspect receives a D. The conduct was not impulsive, it was systematic, repeated over 2 weeks, and escalated in frequency. The initial denial in the face of documented video evidence reflects poor legal judgment. The subsequent admission, while ultimately obtained, followed an unnecessary cycle of dishonesty. The aggravating factor here is proportionality. Workplace gossip, regardless of how offensive, does not come close to justifying $5,000 in property destruction. The suspect had every institutional avenue available to her. She chose the one path that converts a civil grievance into a criminal record. The victim and reporting party receives an A-. The decision to document the pattern, invest in private surveillance, and contact law enforcement only after securing clear video evidence reflects a measured and legally effective response to ongoing property crime. The minor deduction conducting independent background research on the suspect via social media before police involvement, while understandable, carries civil liability risk and could potentially be characterized as pre-contact surveillance in any subsequent civil proceeding. The better practice is to deliver known identifiers to law enforcement and allow them to establish the connection. 3 lessons from this case. Second, the $5,000 threshold is not abstract. A full vehicle repaint, especially on a dark-colored truck where color matching is impractical, routinely exceeds that figure. What might appear to be a minor act of vandalism can clear the felony threshold faster than most people realize. Third, workplace conflict has legal channels specifically designed for it. human resources complaints, formal harassment documentation, and internal mediation are legally recognized processes that create paper trails and shift liability without criminal exposure. Using them is not weakness, it is legal intelligence. The broader principle this case illustrates is one courts call proportionality of response. The legal system does not recognize personal offense as a mitigating factor in intentional property crimes. The standard applied is objective, not emotional. What a reasonable person would have done, not what felt justified in the moment. This case also demonstrates how quickly a pattern of behavior converts from a single misdemeanor-level incident into multiple felony counts. Each act stands alone. Each act is charged alone. The cumulative exposure compounds with every repeated decision to re-offend. For law enforcement, this footage is a model of how to approach a property crime investigation with clear physical evidence. The officer's refusal to arrest on scene, while legally permissible to do so, prioritized a complete, prosecutorially sound package over an immediate custody decision. That distinction matters at trial. The outcome: 7 felony counts. A potential sentence measured in years, not days. A criminal record that follows an individual into every future employment application, housing inquiry, and professional license review. All of it traceable to a series of decisions made in a hospital parking lot over 2 weeks in response to words. The law does not weigh how offended you felt. It weighs what you did, and what was done here repeatedly, deliberately, on camera, meets every element of felony property destruction under any reasonable reading of the statute. If there is a police interaction or legal topic you would like analyzed, leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for more police interaction and courtroom content.